everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Now today's video, this one is hilarious because we are going to get into dear old Jeffree Star being in the clearance bin. Firstly, this look that I've done today, I am supposed to be Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. I hope that's obvious. I had a picture for reference as I was doing it, so hope I've done it some kind of justice. Yes, I didn't paint my hands, so sorry, my hands are kind of taking you out of the fantasy, but you know, it is what it is. And I would be here till 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning if I was going to paint my hands. And I thought, do you know what? No, let's just get the face on, the hair and all the accessories and get this video up. So let's get right into this one. Jeffree Star. Now, who remembers a little while ago, back in 2018, Jeffree Star took it upon himself to mock Kat Von D for her palettes being sold at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. Here is one of the receipts. Someone found some Shade and Light palettes at a Marshalls store. Jeffree Star tweeted about it. He thought this was oh so funny. Oh, Jeffree Star responded to this person who had found these Shade and Light palettes, these Kat Von D palettes in a Marshalls store. This was back in 2018 again. Jeffree said to this person, I heard Kat Von D is going to be a TJ Maxx exclusive in 2019. Shady as fuck. Well, how the tables have turned. Look at who is the TJ Maxx exclusive for 2020-2021. None other than dear old Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star and his pal Shane Dawson and their conspiracy collection. R.I.P. So, if you aren't aware what has happened, a fan in Poland found a conspiracy palette for sale in the clearance section in a TJ Maxx store. Now, TJ Maxx, you know what happens. You know that makeup that isn't sold is sold on to places like TJ Maxx, TK Maxx if you're in the UK, like me, and TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all these places, the makeup goes on clearance and it goes for sale there much cheaper than it would be on any other website or on the Jeffree Star Cosmetics website. So isn't it delightful that our friend Karma Chameleon has now come for Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson and their cash grab conspiracy collection. And now, me calling it a cash grab isn't just me being a shady old bitch. Oh, no. Some other people also feel the same way about this collection. Now, when this collection went live, I was one of those people. I was one of those poor, deluded souls that was really very eager to buy the collection. You know, I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. I bought the palette. Here we are. I bought the mini palette, the mini controversy palette. Here we are. Let's open her up. Yep. So that was the mini palette that I bought. And this one here is the large conspiracy palette. Now, I'm not joking when I tell you I spent 4 hours of my life on Beauty Bay trying to get hold of this collection. And let's not forget, as well as the palettes, we also had 6 shades in the liquid lipsticks. So 6 liquid lipsticks, 2 palettes. Oh, they didn't stop there with this collection. Oh, no. There were also lipig mirrors. These, when the collection was first released, came in a pink and a black version. Now they come in a whopping 4 colours. And guess which mug has them all? This one, right here. Now, aside from all Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star's recent controversies, what has left fans feeling really disgruntled was the fact that they made an entire docu-series about this collection. So it was basically like a 6-part infomercial to get you to buy this collection. Now, at the time I watched the docu-series, I enjoyed the docu-series. I thought it was fab. But we've been left disappointed because Shane Dawson came out with all this promise about how he was getting into makeup and everything like that, and since released 0 makeup videos, not a one. So fans are now feeling disgruntled about that because, you know, it was all, as I said, all full of promise. Oh, we were going to get this second channel, which was the Shane Glossin channel. You know, fans were expecting that he would come on there, do videos playing with makeup, maybe do tutorials, collaborations, all of that kind of thing. But nada. Now, I don't know if you guys remember the way that Jeffree Star laughed and shaded the shit out of Kat Von D for her makeup going into Marshalls, going into TJ Maxx, but isn't it funny now the shoe is on the other foot? Because this conspiracy collection, all of it, the mini palette, the big palette, the lipsticks, the mirrors, the little makeup bags, all of it has been very heavily discounted on Beauty Bay for probably about 3 months now, I would say. And then people in Poland are finding it in TJ Maxx. Now, Jeffree Star apparently spoke to Dustin Daly about this, who's another drama channel, and said, you know, oh, it's probably Morphe who are, you know, selling stock that they can't sell to TJ Maxx. Okay, I don't know if I believe that one. Honestly, given that the whole collection has been very heavily marked down on Beauty Bay, as I said, for 3 months now, they can't shift it. They literally cannot get rid of this collection. It's not selling. So maybe that stock in Poland has come from Beauty Bay, you know. What's to say it didn't? You know, Beauty Bay sells to UK, to Europe, so it's a possibility. Now you could say I seem to be taking some kind of sick pleasure in what might be the fall of Jeffree Star. That's not really the case, but it kind of is. But, you know, what goes around comes around. Jeffree was very, very shady about Kat Von D, about what happened to her when her shade and light palettes were in TJ Maxx, all the rest of it. He was the first one to throw a lot of shade at Kat. So, you know, what goes around really, really does come around. Because now, look who is in the bargain basement bin. Jeffree, darling, it's not a good look. And before I end this video, there is but one thing I really, really want to do. And that is to play you this clip of Kat Von D talking about Jeffree Star. Now, if you don't remember this video, this clip should refresh your memory. Because if we all remember, it was Kat Von D who initially helped Jeffree Star start up his own brand. It was Kat Von D who put him in touch with contacts, artists, to do his logo, labs. It was Kat Von D who helped Jeffree, and he then turned around and shaded the fuck out of her when she fell onto some misfortune and her palettes were in the bargain bin. How does it feel now, Jeffree?
I'd like to rewind to a very important detail of all of this is that if you ask Jeffree how he made his makeup line, I'm sure the story will be something about how he's so self-created and all this stuff, which I think is kind of maybe how he wishes his approach to makeup was. But in reality, I can tell you how he started his makeup line. I can tell you because I was there, and it started in my living room at my house. And back when Jeffree was, I don't know, I think he was kind of not doing anything, and he came over and was hanging out. He wasn't doing anything as far as career-wise, and he's kind of complaining or whining about some other brand that was doing really well at the time. And I just told him, man, I've always been the person who said, hey, why don't you have your own makeup line? I think I think Jeffree was creative. I think he's different, and I think he has his own style and aesthetic. And I always romanticized, this aspect of Jeffree that I don't even know it actually exists or not, but just like the fact that he was this outsider, that he was different, and giving his followers a sense of belonging in a world where they might not, I don't know, where people tend to reject something that's so different. And I've always thought that was something that he would strive for, but I don't necessarily think that that's the case anymore. So anyways, I think that was a big part of why I was wanting to help him out so much back then. But I went to such great lengths. I even hooked him up with a factory that was actually producing my Everlasting Liquid Lipstick formula, plus a lot of my eyeshadows at the time. And Judy was the name of the lady that was, you know, the head honcho over there. And I basically got Jeffree a meeting over there and to see if he could start his own makeup line. And, you know, even Judy told me after meeting with Jeffree, you know, the only reason he even got that meeting was because I vouched for him. And there's been, you know, more times where I have vouched for Jeffree and in hopes that he would, like, you know, do the right thing. And, you know, and in some cases it hasn't really worked out that way.
How many times have we heard Jeffree Star giving it the, oh, I'm self-made, I started my brand on my own with just 3 lipsticks, I put all my life savings into this brand, I did it on my own. You fucking liar. Kat Von D was right there behind you, supporting you. You know, you have to laugh. You know, there he is giving it all the big un, but it's all lies. You know, Jeffree Star is a pathological liar. Really, like, it's all a show, it's all an act, because that man, I swear, he would not know what the truth was if it came up and bit him right on the arse. Speaking of which, I wonder what silicone tastes like. Anyway, guys, I am gonna leave this video here. I think I have been quite shady enough for today, so I'm gonna stop this video here and I am gonna say good night. Have a great day, evening, night, whatever it is where you are. I hope you're having a good one, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care, stay safe, stay well. Love you so, so much. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Love you so much. Bye-bye.